Cruisin Downriver began in 2000. It was designed by the News Herald newspapers and the Southern Wayne County Regional Chamber. The idea actually came from a News Herald employee, Evelyn Carnes, and she suggested that Downriver should have a cruise. We have a lot of car people here, and it would be a good way to showcase the communities that we have downriver.
Automobiles is what built Downriver. The jobs, the wealth that were provided by the auto companies, the glass companies, the tire producers have all gone into what makes Downriver such a great place to live, play, and celebrate things like Cruisin Downriver.
The cruise has very much stayed the same over the years. It was designed to be very simple. An event where people can get together who like to look at cars and people who like to show their cars. They get together, they have fun. Fort Street is a divided road and it's a great place for the cruise. Lots of places to make a turn and to actually have kind of a loop that you don't have in many other places.
Cruisin Downriver is an outstanding event. It's a celebration of the automobile.
The four communities that the cruise runs through, Southgate, Wyandotte, Riverview, and Lincoln Park, they kind of see that everything is taken care of. Their police and their DPW workers take care of all of the details.
Our police departments work together, our fire departments work together, our DPS works together. It's an outstanding exercise in bringing all these professionals together to work for this event.
The chamber sells the sponsorships and then pays the bills, and then any money that's left over goes back to the communities to help to offset their costs. Nobody makes any money from the cruise.
Lincoln Park is the place where the cruise starts.
A typical day at the cruise begins with the mayors of the four communities doing a drive, an opening drive. We drive all the way around the loop and end up in Riverview. Different businesses will have car clubs on their parking lots, or they might have radio stations. As the people come in, they make their seats and they bring their coolers and watch the cars go by. It gets busier as the day goes on.
Every year in that last week in June, the neighborhoods empty out and come to Fort Street to enjoy the cruise. I'm going to see people that my children went to school with. I'm going to see some neighbors that perhaps I haven't seen this summer yet. The cruise brings the community out, brings the community together.
It really has gained some popularity over the years as a fun cruise. This is a cruise where everybody just has a good time. It's not stressful, but it's always a lot of fun, and we always have several 100,000 people who come out. We do know that many people come from out of state. Many people come from Canada. The farthest away that I have known somebody who contacted us to get information was coming from South Carolina. We do have people who come a long distance, and of course a lot of local people, because this is where they get to show off their cars. I think everybody would be amazed to know all the other things that go on that are not right on Fort Street on that day. There are family picnics, there are block parties, businesses have parties and events in conjunction with the cruise. A lot of things going on. It's supposed to end at dusk, but I can assure everyone that it doesn't end at dusk. It keeps going until they just can't keep going anymore, and the police get out and tell them, you know, it's really over, you need to go home. Because they would just keep driving around, especially if we have good weather. If the weather's great, people want to be out driving their cars, and as long as they're out driving their cars, people will sit on the side of the road and watch them drive. The community is the most important part. It's a community community event, and it's for fun, it's for pleasure, and our communities come together and open up as well for outsiders. And I just think that it's just a place for the families and community to get together and just have a really enjoyable day.